Hey lovely ones, here is the 20 question lock tag that you guys, well so many of you guys have requested for me to do. Sorry it took so long, I really am. Are you ready? Here we go. Question number 1. Do you remember the specific moment you decided you were going to dread your hair? Where were you and how did you feel? I remember specifically, I was at my son's karate practice at Ladera Park, and me and my husband were sitting in the car watching him practice. He was actually testing, I think it was for his yellow belt, and my husband was like, are you gonna go ahead and lock your hair or what? He was just giving me the whole pep talk because I had been wanting them for years, and I finally had met somebody through him who was gonna do them for me. Her name was Shahini, and I just went on ahead and jumped in full force, and a few days later I was sitting in her shop getting my dreads done. So question number 2, what method, if any, did you use to start your dreads? She actually started just the twisting method. It wasn't a 2-strand twist, it was just a regular twist. Let's say she twisted them like so, you know, just like you would tighten your dreads, and then she tied the ends of them in a knot just so they would stay. But she tied the bottom in a knot because, as you know, dreads, they lock from the bottom up, they don't lock from the root down. So she needed them to stay so that they would begin to lock, which was a great method. It didn't really take them long to lock at all, so it was meant to be. Number 3, how old are your dreadlocks? 11 years, young and growing strong, I'll put it that way. What is the length of the shortest dread and the longest? The length of the shortest is about 5 inches, which are these in the front, and the length of the longest, which is this one right here, they're way down here so you can't see, but this one goes all the way past my derriere, and that's about 28.5 inches, and I measured it. So the shortest one is like 5, and I only measured it for this video. I've never measured it before, just to give you guys an idea, because I know you can't see them fully in the camera. And the longest one is like right in between here, between 28 and 29, so that's pretty long. And I don't want them to grow any longer because, man, I'll tell you that later. Do you have any dreads that are especially unique, strange, or awesome? The unique dreads that I have are the ones that I married, which, you know, when I put them together, I'll just explain the term to you guys. I twisted them together, and now they're like this. It's like they're 2 by 2 because I didn't just twist them all into one big one. I only twisted them so far just so they would thicken at the roots, and it's probably like 2 or 3 that I have like that. And I got that term from a couple of Rastafarians that I know, and actually they're all awesome, every single one of them. I can't use the word strange because I don't think so. Number 6, how many dreads do you have currently, and is it the same number that you started with? The number that I have right now, you guys all know, the number that I had before was probably about 4 or 5 more, but since I married them together, that number reduced. What shampoo or other products do you use on your dreads? The shampoo that I currently use right now, I brought it for you guys so you can see, which is Cream of Nature Professional Ultra Moisturizing Shampoo, and I love this stuff. It's the Kiwi Citrus. It's certified organic. Then the conditioner that I use whenever I do conditioner is this one by Motions right here. I showed you guys this before. This works really good, but I only condition now probably about 3 times a year because for me conditioning just doesn't work. How often do you wash your dreads? I wash them every 3 weeks at least, and it really depends on the weather. In the summertime I may wash them a little bit more, but in the winter I wash them like every 3 to 4 weeks. And I do keep them up regularly, which is the next question. It says, do you have any regular maintenance on your dreads? Which I do. The regular maintenance that I do every single day and every single night before bed, I spray my hair with bottled water and essential oils, which are mostly rosemary, jojoba oil, and coconut oil. But I kind of cut back on the coconut oil, and I use more of the rosemary and jojoba oil. And I use a lot of olive oil. The olive oil I'll rub through in the mornings, just regular extra virgin olive oil, and then I'll also spray the mist in, because I like to use that as my my oil base instead of putting that inside with the water. The next question is, what are your favorite beads or other decorations? Now, I did do a video for you guys, and I showed you some of the lock jewelry that I do wear in my hair, but beads, they're not beads. I like cowrie shells. I used to wear one in my hair when I first started my dreads, and I wore that probably about the first 2 years. It's a symbol of richness, because I tried to get into the whole culture of it all. So one of my roster friends had gave me a cowrie shell, and he said that over in Africa they wore that in their hair as a symbol of richness and wealth. And so, you know, not as far as money is concerned, but you know, your spirit and your soul. So I used to rock those. I still do occasionally. I just don't have it in there every day. And then I do wear headbands. This is one of my favorite ones, and this one too. And I'll wear a flower occasionally. And I also wear my favorite butterfly clip, and I have a whole bunch of these when I pull my hair back, and probably wear them half up, half down. Okay, next question is, if your dreads had their own personal motto, what would it be? It would be finally free to be. Finally free to be, free of beauty salons, free of pressing combs, free of the drama that goes along in the beauty salons, just free to be natural, just free to be, you know, free to be. Number 12, if you could start a new set of dreads, would you do anything differently? I used to ponder that question. The only thing I would not do, I would do something differently. I would not dare put color in my hair. That's what I wouldn't do that. Question number 13, is there anything else unique about your appearance other than dreadlocks, such as tattoos and piercings? I don't have any tattoos, don't have any piercings except my ears, of course. That's pretty much it. How many people do you know personally with dreads? I know a lot. Now this, I know a lot of people. A good 10 people personally that I've inspired to start dreads, which is great. 2 of them, they have sister locks. And then the other ones, they just have the regular ones like me. So just all different types, and I'm excited about that. It's kind of cool. And actually, one of my friends, she started her dreads probably like 2 years after mine, and her hair is like almost the same length as mine. So that's really cool. That's exciting, actually. Question number 15. Have any employers turned you down for having dreads? No, because I've been self-employed since I've had my dreads. That's the thing. So question number 16. What's the weirdest question you've gotten about your dreads? Is that all your real hair? Like, come on, really? Question number 17. Have you ever had a freak accident or weird moment involving your dreads? Yes. They almost caught on fire. They've been tangled up in my bed where, you know, I've tried to move at night and can't go nowhere because my headboard in my bed is like, it's handcrafted. So they're really long right now. I have to keep them tied up at night, even though I hate to. But yeah. Question number 18. Do you have any dreaded role models? If so, who? I would have to say right now, currently, Lisa Bonet. I've always loved her dreads. Her dreads are beautiful. So it would be her. I like Lisa Bonet's dreads, and I like Alice Walker's dreads as well. Question number 19. What dreaded YouTubers could you see yourself hanging out with in real life? The only ones that I've seen, because I don't watch a lot of people, which is, I know it's weird, and I'm going to, because I've even gotten a couple of comments from my lovely ones to tell me other people who they think that I should look at. But I've only seen so far, I'll put it this way, because I don't want to just single people out. I could hang out with anybody with dreads as long as they're, you know, intelligent and have a like mind. But the people that I have seen, like Barbie Diane, Q Alchemist, and Indigo, they would be really cool, I think, to hang out with. Number 20, who are you going to tag? I am going to tag Barbie Diane 261, and I'm going to tag Black Indigo because I haven't seen her on YouTube in a while. So hopefully she'll come back and do this tag, and I'm sure Q Alchemist probably already did it, but if not, I'll tag her too. So that's it, you guys, and I'll see you later. Peace, love, and lots of blessings. Bye now.